All right. So hopefully we're ready to go now. There's going to be just a little bit of lag, but I think we should be good to go. So before I get started, I'm going to be going through and picking up all my withdrawal contracts for the day. Withdrawal. P3T is going down a little bit. Oh, I might not be logged into my wallet. That's the problem. There we go. Hello everybody, hope you're having a good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're at. Oh, somebody is still depositing. Ladies and gentlemen, P3T is draining. Do not deposit no more in there. I appreciate it, but don't deposit in there no more. Thank you, Alpha One. There's a little bit of lag. I'm watching my comments and stuff on my, because I don't have two monitors. Well, I do, but I don't have them set up. So I'm watching my mobile on my phone. So there's a little bit of a lag on what I'm actually doing and what you guys are seeing, but just for a couple of seconds. But I think everything's running smoother. Hey Paul, I appreciate that super chat earlier. I know I said that, but I got off and thought I didn't make a big enough deal about that. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that so much. All right. Tron Double. It is continuing to creep up. I mean, there's new investors every day. Oh, did I already do my... Oh, I got to... I forgot. Somehow I logged out of my wallet, so I'm going to have to do that. I had every screen open, but I didn't. Draw. We're going to... I only got about an hour and a half that I can play here. Hey, Wealthy. Big Smoke, welcome. Khalees, however you say that, welcome. Alpha One, if I didn't say so, welcome to the stream. I got it back up. I had to refresh. Here we go. You know what? That lag's actually not too bad. I didn't even pay attention. 75 million. No, we're not going to do that. Sorry, I'm trying to get in a hurry. Need to buy 2 houses. Or 2 bakeries, I guess. I always call them houses. What's up, Zoo Jersey? How's it going? Zoo Jersey in the house. We're going to be playing some Dootron, going after that jackpot. Thank you, Callus. I appreciate it. No, it's totally passive. It's a 50-50% reinvest, although it's been running for a long time. I don't know if I would get in now or not. But then again, when I got in, it was like 30 million, and I thought it was a lot. It's a forced 50-50 reinvest. So 50% of your earnings go here, 50% go here. These are the only ones you can withdraw. You know, I'm personally getting a little bit tired of the... I call them withdrawal contracts. I'm kind of getting... Don't join Black Pearl. It's going down as well. P3T and Black Pearl both going down. I wouldn't recommend joining either one of those. In fact, I'm wondering if I'm going to get everything out of Black Pearl. I think I will. No, I've not tried Tron Raider. Not planning to try Tron Raider. I'm not going to... Personally, I don't think Moon is as fun to gamble with as, well, as a lot of things. I mean, it's interesting. I kind of like it on Ante a little bit because there's a little bit of banter back and forth, even though I don't talk to people when they're playing. I like just watching the conversation. And I don't like the idea of mining something that is supposed to start paying dibs on April Fool's days. I just can't get over that. All of these withdrawal contracts that I withdrew from are all down in the description of this video. At least they should be. I don't think Black Pearl's down there. I start putting it down there. And P3T's down there, but P3T's been... I mean, that's been the OG for sure. That's been the longest running one. But they're starting to slide backwards. I would not go into P3T right now either, probably. All right. Let's go back over here. And here's what we're going for. We're not really going for it, but it would sure be nice to win it. What I'm doing is I'm gonna play as much as I can because these divs are looking sweet. Like sweet. Like crazy. Like half a Tron per do sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and freeze that, see where we're at. I considered selling some 88 tokens today just to get due just a little bit, but they're too low. They're way too low. If they were up about 14, 15, but it doesn't make sense. I would like to get out of some of my 888 in the 20s, but it doesn't make sense. I mean, being that low, I'm never going to make up any ground. I might as well just hold on. There's a lot of reasons for grind all day and got over 60K due cross. Good job. I'm tempted to buy more due. We'll have to take a look at the Tron Crush. It's launching next week. There's a bonus for pre-registration. You can, I don't know what Tron Crush is. I'll look it up. I'm just going to put in hello, August. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. It's like a family, man. Same people showing up. It's so great to see all of you. So I'm just writing down how many Tron I got right now. 19,474 because I want to see. Do I or do I not buy more due? Hey, you might as well mine it. It's so fun to mine. And you have a chance to win in the jackpot. That is massive. All right, here we go. If you don't know my strategy, take a look at my playlist. I've got the ultimate strategy guide. I think it's currently the best one on the internet, but that's just my opinion. All right, Big Smoke, I'll take a look at it. Believe it or not, I'm actually not on Twitter a lot, but I'll take a look at it. Since you said that, I'll specifically go on Twitter. I went on there last night. I try to get in the habit of going on there more. All right, going up. So our basic strategy is in my strategy guide, but my basic strategy is 2, 3, or 4. I always bet up, and I always compound if there's a 2, 3, or 4. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always choose up. If it's Jack, Queen, King, Ace, it's always down. Anything in the middle, I cash out. Period. And there's no limit to how much I'll compound if those cards show up. Hello, Rinda. Rinda Passiva. I hope that says in passive income. Alpha 1, Brazil. I got a buddy who lives in Brazil. I'm not sure what part though. What's the furthest round? Probably 7. I got tempted today. Every now and again I get tempted to gamble. I got the 6 today. Hey Ingold, Ingold. I got the 6 today, and I ended up rolling an 8, or I hit an 8, and I thought, oh, I got a 50-50 shot to keep going, and it would have been a nice double at that point. I had like 4 or 5,000 here, so if I'd have went up, it would have practically doubled it, which would have been awesome. Scott Brown, NC in the house. What part of NC, Scott? I've got people all over NC. We'll cash that out. The idea between 8's been wrecking me all day. As long as I get 8 the first time. Oh, you're saying you've been missing the 5th. Asheville. I know exactly where Asheville's at. Over there by Biltmore. Yeah. I like 8 so a lot. I didn't like when you guys were telling me what to do with them last night though. I realized my audience didn't write in strategy guide. I wrote the strategy guide. Hi, Rinda. Oh, didn't that happen? It was brutal last night. Those of you that were here, we had some late night Dootron going on. I actually calculated. I ended up paying 5.6 Tron per do last night, but I had so many kings that hit aces, so many kings hit kings, so many 3s hit 2s. It was crazy. So I'm hoping that it turns around here in this a while. You know, Big Smoke, that's actually been an issue kind of from the beginning. You just kind of got to do it a few times. See, Queen hit King. You just kind of got to do it a few times. In fact, I got to go double check my tokens because I was messing around with them, froze them, unfroze them. I told you I thought about selling a few off for dude, just a few. But then I changed my mind on that. All right, we're going up. Tron's still 2 cents because, look at that. Tron is still 2 cents because the reality is we're a niche market. I mean, that's why. Go look at the market cap. I mean, unfortunately, the cool thing about all of the dApps that are in this space is it creates a lot of participation at the consumer level. The you and me, you know, the quote unquote little people. But it hasn't got like massive corporate level appeal yet. I mean, yeah, you got these dApps that got a few million in them, but not tens of millions. We're nice with a niche. Within a niche. Yeah, we're a niche within a niche. Yeah, we're dApps inside of Tron. All right, up or down? You all tell me. 100K in bankroll. Hope you do make it out alive. I think you'll make it out alive if you start withdrawing immediately. Up or down? Up or down? Someone break the tie. Up or down? Someone break the up. Good. I kind of wanted to go up. Please be right. Cross. You're right. Thank you, Mind of Tron. I know. Look at that. This can be another one of them days. Might as well go to the exchange. Nah, it only takes one good round 7 to 10 have a shot at that jackpot. This weekend's divs will be insane. I'm actually gonna, part of the reason I'm playing so hard now, part of the reason I considered selling just a little bit of 888 tokens, and I do mean just a little bit because I think 888 has a lot of upward potential with, especially with the new development and stuff coming out. But I'm actually going to be out of the country next week, and so I'll be traveling. And I was like, I'm not going to get to do a whole lot of playing. I'll be doing a whole lot of div collecting. What stage are we on now? At least my decisions are being easy. Let me see. Where we at? Mining? Wow, we're only on stage 13. Yeah, it's going to be sick. That's not the strategy, Mind of Tron. That's not the strategy. Taurus! Where you at? I didn't see you come in. Dario, welcome, welcome. It'll be round 5 if we get this. And I lost. I don't totally know how the round 5, you get like a bonus every time you get to round 5. I'm not exactly sure on that. I need to pay attention. Zoo Jersey, you're a gambler. I'll cash out now. What I was doing the other day, I ought to do it once. What I was doing the other day is I would choose the first one. Yeah, but the that reset of the jackpot, by the way, isn't until like Saturday. So I would do this and I would like choose one because it's almost a double pot, and then I would play from there. 50-50 shot to keep going. Let me take a look at this real quick. One of you just said that. Yeah, Saturday 11 a.m., which is, I think that's a Friday 11 p.m. Eastern time. So the jackpot hasn't actually been reset yet. Yeah, absolutely. Some of it I froze, but yeah, I'm using all this for mining. Yeah, a lot of people have a lot of ideas, Big Smoke. Just remember, you've got to figure out how to make your own decisions. I heard someone say, that dude was going to go down, that they thought dude was going to go down like 888 did. And I thought, that makes no sense. 888 went down like that because of the freaking, 888 went down like that because of the website froze and went down for 30 minutes right after the payout. Everybody freaked out. I think some people were already going to pull a little bit out, and then they just absolutely freaked when the website went down. Which, I'll be honest, it freaked me out too. Well, the only way I'm going to win, the way you win the jackpot is you end up beating these odds, or you get more than 22 rounds. But every time you cross over round 5, every card after round 5, there's some sort of exponential increase that takes place, but they don't ever tell you exactly what that exponential increase is. Exactly, Dootron. And you know, that's what I didn't like. The new announcements that just came out, I liked some of the announcements that came out, but I do not like that they actually put up a vote for everyone to vote for that 24-hour freeze. 70% of people voted for it, and they still decided not to do it. What the hell were they putting the vote up for? Now, they didn't say anything about implementing a jackpot, and they're going to put up a jackpot that, you know, based off of, it's a percentage of profits is going towards a player jackpot each day. I think that's awesome because it's going to give a continuous incentive for people to play, especially the higher stakes players that are going to grind for those jackpots. We were doing some math today, me and a buddy of mine, and if we did it right on a 10 million div day, which we were just using that for a round number, the jackpot, the first place jackpot would be 80,000 Tron, 87,000 Tron. So on a 1 million div day, it's 8,700. Which could be sizable. It would be more sizable on a 10 million div day because there may be a lot of people running for number 1, but it's not just number 1. I think there's 5 different size jackpots. Just number 1 gets like 40% of the total. So I like that. It gives people a reason to play. Yeah, totally. I agree with you, Cross. Yeah, The Rock, that's not exactly correct. There were people planning to pull out, but nobody was going to pull out after getting, I mean, if you think that the entire reason, unless you were watching it live that morning, because I live streamed the first part of that, unless you're watching it live, then you're probably going to have some misinformation. The way that went down, it literally, like, right after payout, the website froze. Sure, there were people who were going to pull out divs and whatever and try to go sell Trontopia. Of course, everybody got trolled on that one. So, of course, there were some people going to do that. And I think that might have started it, but it was an absolutely... will you add my referral crypto for 10 bets? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm already got a small YouTuber. I'm using his referral link right now just to help him out. We'll cash that out. Yeah, Taurus, I agree with you on that. Here's the problem with Bankroll. I do like that they're coming out with that bank luck, but people don't understand that the moment, you know, I know they supposedly had this anti-whale plate thing in place, but the moment that everybody starts, the moment that the whales, the guys who have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of Tron in there, they stop reinvesting, that's a huge drain. And there's several quote-unquote whales. We'll say they're not whales because you weren't supposed to put, but, you know, X% in there at a time. But still, there's a group of guys that all just starts withdrawing. There's no way it doesn't put a massive drain on that contract. But that bank luck, that is a really good idea. Because there's more corporations and individuals that are, there's more businesses, more major entities creating development on Ethereum. And you have to understand that, unfortunately, dApps do not give Tron more credibility. And gambling dApps, in fact, gives it less credibility. Unfortunately, right now, I mean, no one appreciates what we're seeing. In fact, I've had a couple of friends who I've had to, like, I had them check out 888, and they couldn't believe how fast the cards were flipping. They weren't even trying to pay Tron any attention. Hey, free Bitcoin, just so you know, P3D is what got me into Tron. Absolutely. Finally, a good cash out. Well, there's plenty of due left. At this rate, I'll be leaving a lot for you. Getting slaughtered over here. You're welcome, free Bitcoin. I appreciate you saying that. P3T probably will not be gone. The daily RI will be gone, but I think there's more to it than that daily RI. I'm not participating in their actual contract token, but I think there's a little bit more to it. I've already done my P3T withdrawal. It's at the start of the live stream. When it's over, you can go back and check it out. Shift V1. P3T, for those in the know, I actually like P3T's contract better than P3D, which is where I kind of started in the dApp space. But I don't know if they have the visionary. In fact, I'm pretty certain P3D doesn't have the vision. They were ahead of their time. There you go, free Bitcoin. Get it, get it. Look at that. Well, I hope you're doing better than I am. I hope your king doesn't bring a king. I may lower my bets just because I hate for my stream to end so fast. I mean, I thought I had a good couple hours. Hopping up here with 15. There we go. Cash that out. Hello, hello with the person with the Korean name. We'll cash that out. Hey, we'll keep taking the little ones. Yeah, free Bitcoin, that'll work. I just choose not to do that. To be honest with you, I would rather someone else get my referrals. I mean, that's what makes this whole space go around. That's why people promote it and talk about it and that sort of thing. I agree with you, August. I agree with you. I don't know how strong the community is over there, though. That's exactly right, Big Smoke. Don't start talking truth in this live stream. I agree with you 100%. I am still in bankroll, but I have wondered that same thing. In fact, that's probably why I'm not in it bigger, to be honest. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna up this. I went from 20,000 to 30,000 Tron in the contract and it just stopped. Hey, I appreciate that, free Bitcoin. A couple good wins like that keeps you back in the game. Do I think it's smart to sell? I looked at that today. That's an individual decision. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. I can tell you that today I thought about selling. I'm holding 8,000 tokens over there with a 500 sell order. And I've had that sell order for days at 17 if it ever gets there. Just 500. I considered personally selling like 2,000 of my 8,000 for due, but not at that price. I mean, it was at 10 a while ago. If it runs up to 14, 15 next day or so, maybe. They did the update, but it's not gonna, the new jackpots and the whole new, I don't think it takes effect until like Saturday morning their time. Cash that out. But if I would get on a roll and just knock out this 1 million Tron that we're going to have, It's hard to say, Mike P. All these things are hard to say. Paul sold it all at 888. I sold my P3D coin just holding RI. Yeah. Are we still early for due or too late? I don't know if we're too late. It's hard to say. You know what? Because it comes down to attention spans. I hate that they put due on an exchange. I've just learned that that's not people now, myself included. When I first got into these dApps, I wanted something on a 888 is definitely not a sinking ship. It might be a sinking ship in 3 or 4 months, but there's too much development taking place for it to be a sinking ship. Now, admittedly, their roadmap is light. Same thing with TronBet. Both their roadmaps are very, very light. Yo, crypto disc golf. I got off track what I was talking about a minute ago. Oh, I wish they'd have never put it on an exchange. If they would have never put it on an exchange, I would tell you that we are nowhere close to ending. The problem is, when it's on an exchange, it can get dumped. And when it gets dumped and it's extremely cheaper to buy it, if Ante and TronBet weren't on exchanges right now, people would still be playing them. But when they went on an exchange, the price dumped, there's no reason to play it. There's no reason to play it, not for mining purposes. Because I'm betting 1,500, I'm not paying 1,500. That's why. You're wagering 1,500. That's right, Crypto Golf. That's right. I think I would like to see Tron Vegas get more volume, personally. Come on, go the right way. This would be a good win. Hey, I'm okay with small divs. I'm holding. I mean, look, if I'm calculating, we're getting 0.4, 0.8% between Ante and TronBet. I did a miscalculation earlier. I said TronBet 888 was doing 0.8, but that's over 2, so that would be that's over 2 days, so it would really be 0.4. But the ROI on that is still great compared to anything else out there. I mean, if they could maintain those divs, I ain't got a problem with that. If the token held its price even reasonable within 10 or 15 Tron and the divs stayed there, I wouldn't have a problem with it for a long time, because they're not going to drain on you. Good job, Apple One. I've been trying to tell people that you can get it much cheaper. I agree with that, Gemini. Crypto Gangs in the house. I like Tron Double. Love Tron Double. I think it's the one that no one's talking about. It's a total sleeper. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is a pretty good win. I think Tron Double is a total sleeper. .5 TRX. What do you mean, which strategy? There's only one that actually makes any sense. Everybody else is giving me free divs if they're doing any one of the other strategies. So go look at the math very carefully. When you do the math, there's only one that makes sense. Good job, free Bitcoin. Absolutely. 8, the first, if the first card is 8, it's a winner all day long. It's a 3%, Sheppy, 3%. 5.6%, I should do a video on it. If you do 5.6% in 20 days and you get back your ROI and you make 116, you didn't even make 1% a day, and you have nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. So the only thing that makes sense, if you think it's going to last more than 30 days, is basically the 3%, because at 40, 45 days, you basically beat everything else out. With the 5.6%, you've got to get your 116% back, which means you're only 16% profit. Then you've got to risk 100% again to get another 100% and 6%. So in 40 days, you will have to risk all of your initial principal only to make 32%. What do you mean what I do with the profits? I cash them out indefinitely, as long as it lasts. All right, what am I doing here? Cashing out. Got to pay attention. Get me talking. I reinvest very little. Reinvestment is what kills you on the withdrawal dApps. It's all about who can start withdrawing first. I reinvest a little bit. I'm just about done doing the reinvest I'm going to do with Tron Double. I was going to put more in Tron Double because I really like it. Still early, 24 days in. I was going to put some more in Tron Double. But I think I'm done with Tron Double as far as putting more in. But I'm shocked that more people aren't paying attention to Tron Double. Because of those different investment plans, it's better than Tron Vegas, because most people are like, oh, 5.6, I'm going to do that one. But they're not even doing the basic math. And so the great thing about that is if you're doing the 3%, everybody else is creating an automatic reinvest for themselves over and over again at less than 1% a day, and they still have to reinvest to keep it going. To be honest with you, I would like to ultimately see, if I was going to see another withdrawal contract, I would want to see one that was similar to Tron Double minus the infinite 3%. Because, listen, if you pay, yeah, you get paid out less. Everybody wants to get paid out more. Everybody wants to get paid out more. They want to have, everybody wants to get paid out 4%, 5%, 5.6%, 6%. All that does is kill the lifespan. It doesn't last as long. I'm all about let's get to 0.5, 0.7, 1%. I mean, that can go on for months and months and months. Yeah, Jim, Crypto Games, these divs are nice. Go check out Crypto Games' channel, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a great YouTube channel. Yeah, but the way you compound and withdraw contracts is find another one. You got to be careful. Compounding is where you get burnt too. Now I've been compounding like crazy and I've pulled almost nothing out of Do. I'm going to start withdrawing. I'm going to be traveling next week. I'm going to withdraw a lot next week. I know Crypto Gangs. I don't have to. It's about helping people out. It's the same reason why I'm using a small YouTuber's link. I don't intentionally use a small YouTuber's link. You know what I do with affiliate links? Whoever I find out about it from first, that's whose affiliate link I use. I don't try to look for some big dog. But if I actually hear about something first from the quote-unquote big dog, that's a different story. That's a different story altogether. Yeah, it's hard to say what people are going to do, Rocco. People are unpredictable, that's for sure. The great thing about this platform is it's actually fun. I mean, if people will play 888 and those lame games and TronBet and those lame games, because they're lame compared to this. I mean, nothing against the platforms. Keep in mind, I'm a fan of both those platforms. But their games are lame compared to this. I agree with that 100%, Korean TV guy. It's hard to dump it when the divs are like this. That's why I'm saying the div 888 would have never been dumped as hard had everybody not freaked out when all of a sudden you couldn't do anything. I mean, keep in mind, the website goes down. Most people don't know how to interact with a smart contract, myself either, and your coins are frozen. You can't get them out and the website doesn't come up. It makes total sense the first time you can get your coins to unfreeze them and sell them, at least in the short term. But when everybody starts freezing and everybody starts selling, what do? I don't know about that, Cross. That's a good question. I've never had to wait 48 hours to get my oh, you have to freeze and unfreeze to get your divs. You're talking about on 888. So you don't even get divs because you have to freeze and unfreeze, I think. Wow, we're in round 6. This is how we start working towards that 30 points. My goodness. Come on. I think Black Pearl's going down. Oh, look at that. My 3 got a 2. I think Black Pearl's going down. What happened to Trontopia? I don't think Trontopia is ever going to happen. They might. They might. You never know. But they might not. Jackpot live would be awesome. But it's not going to happen at this rate. Man, I was about to hit 7. That would have been cool. Black Pearl's awesome, by the way. Their community is awesome. I mean, that is a passionate community in Discord. I want to see them do great things just because I appreciate their passion. A lot of dough. Yeah, a lot of people investing yesterday, but that's not in the I hear Pocket Aces is back at live. That's not the thing at a lot of money went in there, but I think that was just for the token, right? Not for the daily ROI. I wonder if they're going to launch another. I'm waiting to see one of these RO contracts die and see what they do with it. Do they just let it die and die on the vine, or do they like try to launch another one? I'm just curious how they do that. Everybody's trying to get creative, man. If we just went to a 0.9, 0.8, 0.5, 0.7, 1% ROI, like that could go on for months and months. You're talking about having the chance to actually compound and grow something. But here's the reality. What's better than that is good casino games that people want to play. I can't figure out why 888 or TronBet can't put out a basic slot, and not just one, like a series of really good graphical slots. Or like, is that not possible yet in the blockchain space? I mean, what's going on? Sam, we've been talking about that throughout the stream. I think that it's interesting. I think that Bankluck's interesting. I don't think it's a sovereign contract at all. But I'm currently in it for now. I can tell you I'm not gonna put any more in it. I mean, my thing is go in as big as you feel comfortable, and then if you're gonna compound early on, a week or two. I got a buddy, he goes in and he compounds solid for 2 weeks and then he stops. No matter how long, he did that with P3T in the first like 60 days of it coming out. Taurus, it can bleed out really fast. I wasn't thinking about it. I had one of my commenters tell me that I was doing my math wrong, because I was like, as long as it's growing, it could drain out at 3.3% a day. That's all they can give out. And one of my commenters explained to me, he was like, no, that's not exactly right. It can withdrain faster than 3.3% a day because if someone put in 1 million Tron 90 days ago, their 3.3% that they're getting withdrawn is not even calculated in the total size of the current pot, because they've already got that money out, or that Tron out. So there's a huge drain on that pot, and it can drain really fast. And I was like, yeah, I didn't think of it that way. Because all these dApps are really designed to take money for their owners. That's how it really works. As in casino dApps. Cash out. Thing Ricken, I'm not interested in Tron Raider right now. I get the same questions over and over on this live stream. I'm not interested in Tron Raider because I want to see them pay divs first. I really don't think the game is that fun. It's an interesting take on Moon, but I don't think Moon's all that fun personally. That's just me. To each his own. To each his own. You're asking me when do I cash out? Korean TV guy? I don't understand what you're asking. I cash out now. Anything between 2 through 9, I cash out. The question to that is, by who? If it's the Cryptomaniac guys, they're funny. They're like, don't do this. This is a piece of shit. But their contract is solid. That's how they do their little audit, which is hilarious. And I'm sitting here like, why are you judging? Why are you judging something that you're not even a part of? Who cares? I mean, everybody who's in it should know that it's a withdrawal contract. Bankroll is a little bit different. Those guys bug me. They're over there like, it's sustainable, it's sustainable, it's sustainable. And I'm like, that's misleading. Stop that. That's wrong. In fact, I almost didn't go in. I almost didn't go. I was already in it when I started seeing the all those videos saying that. That would have kept me from going in probably. I don't like that. I don't like when something's misrepresented. I mean, I try not to do that personally, and I don't like when it's misleading. Yeah, I agree with that, Wolf. Some good plans for 88 Tron. And Banklock's going to be interesting for Bankroll. I'm about to start collecting divs just because I'm about to travel, and I'm going to be traveling all next week. So I'll be collecting divs. I mean, I'll play throughout this week probably, and I'll be collecting a lot of divs. Just recouping. Why do you watch my channel, X? Let me know. I kind of wonder why there's 59 people up here. Ladies and gentlemen, please do me a favor and smash that like button. Smash that like button. I am honored that you would even take the time to watch me, so maybe I shouldn't even ask you to do that. But would you please smash that like button? Bitcoin for life, welcome, welcome. P3D Heem, you need to root for me, man. I've been getting slaughtered, although so far today hasn't been as bad as last night. I was getting brutalized last night. Let's see, I'll tell you right now, it's taken me, it ain't so horrible right now. This is actually one of the best. I've got 11,000 Tron, and I started with 19, and I'm almost at 2, so that's, I guess, not too horrible. Thank you, Korean TV guy. Appreciate it, Taurus. Appreciate it. How many divs am I going to get? A freaking lot. A freaking lot. That's what I'm going to get. My goal was originally 100 due, but it's just getting mined too fast. It's just not even possible. And when they started putting it on the exchange, I was convinced I could put in more time than anybody else is willing to put in. If nothing else, I'll outwork you. If nothing else. Thank you, 17 demand. You demand. Demand. Yeah, P3D Heem is here. Me and P3D Heem go back a long way, and he didn't even know it. We go all the way back to his namesake. I just said August. Without doing the math, I started with 19. I'm currently at 9. Let's see if I win this one. This will tell us a lot. And I've got 1,800 due this round. So we'll see if I win this one, where it goes. What coins are you buying for this bull run? Yeah, but that's a problem. That's misleading. The using the word sustainable. I'm with Bitcoin for Life for that. I mean, total. I don't know. I haven't tracked total. I just tracked sessions. I would have said I was down between 2 and 3 until last night. I played, I don't know, like 20, 30,000 Tron last night, and when I finished up, I calculated as 5.6, but I was getting slaughtered. Played for, I guess, hour and a half, 2 hours. You can go look at the live stream. It's up. I was getting slaughtered. Free Bitcoin, that's over my head. I would think not, or they would have already done it. The other issues, regulations. I mean, regulations are bare everywhere. Like, for example, 888 Tron says on their roadmap in like 8 months, they're going to work on like getting, I don't know what the word they use, but it's basically like universally regulated. And I thought, that is hogwash. That's not going to happen. I mean, it takes years and years to go through regulations. And in most cases, in many places, you're not going to get regulated. Heck, governments don't even know how to treat cryptocurrency. In some places, they say you're gambling with that stunk. In some places, you would be gambling with a barterable, like an asset, like something you could barter with. In other places, it's a currency. There's totally different laws for that type of stuff. You know what, Heem? I'm with you on that one. I wish that community, well, I can't say the community. I wish there was more vision for what that project could have been. I wouldn't macro this site. Don't even know what that means. have the time. I just saw what Paul said. Good job, Dootron. Oh, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. Some of us saw that video. I would not do that on the site. I think that's would cost a lot and do. Sam D. Welcome, welcome. Glad you can make it. I've been doing more of these live streams. It's kind of fun live streaming. It's a whole different ballgame. 57 people. My goodness. You guys here to watch the monkey lose Tron or what? 60, just like that. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that bell notification icon. Let's grow this community. And when I say this community, I don't just mean this YouTube channel. I'm talking about this crypto community. You're the second person that said something about that. I don't know. Sam D, I don't know about Tron Crush. I really haven't paid attention to it. I kind of gotten burned out on these withdrawal dApps, and what I really want to see is one or two really good casinos get developed in this space, and then I want to move on to different projects and see something new and exciting. These withdrawal contracts are getting old. I'm with you, Gemini. That's why I haven't been. I mean, there's just too much going on. Can't be in everything Bitcoin for life. You sure can, but you can try, because I know you try. But you're right, you can't be in everything. If it's a casino Tron Crush is, then I'll have to check it out, because I want to see a casino make it. Who hasn't ever secretly, I mean, if there's, oh, we're about to hit 900,000. If there's any, oh yeah, Dootron, I was in there with Nerdy Dude stuff. No, I don't mind anymore on TronBet. But if there's any entrepreneurial spirit in your body at all, any, who's ever not wanted to be able to own a piece of a casino? I mean, look at that. A 24/7 business. I think I was supposed to withdraw that anyway. A 24/7 business. Never stops making money. Taurus, I've been thinking about the same thing. But I don't even know enough about EOS to even consider it. I need to do some research. I hear the wallet's a pain in the butt. I don't know is it really a scattered, complicated, or no? It's scattered, right? I'm with you, Gemini. I don't need a real casino. I need a real online casino. I need something that's got like at least 10 games like Dootron. We need to find that. 20 likes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That means there's only 41 more of you in here that need to go hit that like button. We've almost, okay, one left. She won't go hit it. We need, what, the other 39 of you to go hit that like button. Oh, is that complicated, Dootron, with scatter? Maybe I'll figure it out. Maybe one day I'll create a tutorial video if I can figure it out. Thank you, Dootron. I appreciate that. So appreciate it. Where is the like button? It's the little thumbs up thing at the top. I said thumbs up. That's Facebook, ain't it? I don't even know what it looks like on YouTube. What's it like on YouTube? I'm on my doggone phone. I can't even tell you. I just lost. My queen just lost. Really? These are so doo-doo expensive. Someone help Sam D out. Taurus live casino. I would love to see that, but that is so. I mean, that's so complicated. Anybody can put a picture on a web page. I mean, have you seen anything? Let's talk about that for a moment, Taurus. Have you seen anything on TronBet? Anything that makes you think that they're capable of putting together the complicated software required to coordinate a live casino? Let's face it. Their in-game games, graphically, suck. 888's ring game, graphically, looks way better. We're just talking about the graphics alone. Binary options. let's not give us any worse of a bad name than we have been in the Tron casino space with withdrawal dApps. I know that there's some Asian online casinos, but in North America you can't access them. But that would be cool. See a live casino, like a live dealer. That would be kind of crazy. I just want to experience what it would be like. I can't figure out why they can't create a snake game for He might appreciate this, P3D Heme, because I always thought P3D could create a snake game with their contract, but even when these Tron dApps could create some sort of a snake game. Like, I don't understand why nobody's done that yet. They might have made, you can tell me I'm mistaken all I want, Rusty, and you could be exactly right, but today there's no evidence that you could possibly be right. I hope you are right. I hope they do pull that off. Don't get me wrong. And you're right, they've made millions. But you can make all the money in the world but not have the ability to hire the business talent to get it done. I mean, they've made millions. Millions. You're exactly right on that. They've got the money. The money's not the issue. But here's my thing. How about first improve the graphics on your current game and make them more fun to play? I mean, I calculated based off the coin burn. They did 600,000 US dollars in a single month, one of those months with a big coin burn. And they've got the money, but the question is, do they have the know-how, the people behind it? We don't even know who's behind it. You know, I actually have a theory that I actually think whoever was behind Trontopia, but 888 and TronBet, I actually think they might be some of the same devs. They're just like doing market testing, trying to figure out what works, what doesn't. I'm just having fun when I say that, but they're run so much alike. It just seems like there's just a couple of minor tweaks. What did you guys think about that Tesla giveaway? Were you disappointed when you came out, or were you excited? You thought it was awesome? I'm just curious. Honestly. Carriger says it's the same devs, different teams. Okay. It wasn't a fail from div standpoint, but it was a fail from what my expectations. It definitely is causing divs. Big Smoke says it was a smoke screen. What do you mean by that, Bitcoin for life? I need a win. A big win. There we go. Cash that out. Cash that out. Bitcoin for life. You got to stop getting crazy on your live streams. You went from sounding excited, enthusiastic. Last one I listened to, I felt like my kids couldn't be in the room. It was almost getting orgasmic. I thought, now he is enjoying shaking on that Tron way too much. If you guys haven't checked out Bitcoin for Life, you gotta go check out his channel. Yeah, I don't understand all the trust in bankroll. Listen, you got to be careful in this space about where you can't let you can't fall in love with a project so much that you can't at least peek under the veil and look at the other side. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't like what I say on my channel, and I see in the comments, because like people think that I hate TronBet because I've been talking up 888. No, at this current very moment, I think all the evidence shows currently that over the next few weeks, the next few months, TronBet has better potential for a little bit more of upside in price and dividends. with that being said, I want them both to make it. I'm just trying to be, as unbiased as possible. I want them both to do well. That's right, Tron. Go subscribe to his channel. He's got a great channel. Yeah, boy, it was sounding rough this morning. You're talking about being in the rain. I thought, oh my goodness, making love in the rain to his Tron dividends. Between that and you guys need to go to YouTube and search. If P3D Heem's in here, Mike can find the link and throw it up. You need to search Crypto Yardy P3D. I think that's what it was. Crypto Yardy P3D. His song about dividends would still apply to Tron. Yeah, but I don't think Bitcoin for Life is talking about just Tron James. He's talking about the average community. I think that's what he's talking about. I'm trying to look at the chat and play at the same time. I have no idea, Cross. I think he was in 888, but I'm not sure. And I only got that because he commented on my channel briefly. Heck, he might be here right now. He's been MIA. I don't know what's going on. Every once in a while he'll comment on my channel, but he won't dialogue with me. I've tried to message with him back and forth. He just won't dialogue. So dog, getting slaughtered here. Slaughtered. I think fortune is relative, but I think he said he had some other stuff going on in life. But he says he's going to come back to the crypto space. I hope he does, man. He was fun. Did you just say bankroll is the best thing for Tron? Hoodie, you do realize bankroll ends. I mean, bankroll is no different than all these withdrawal dApps. I don't think none of these withdrawal dApps are really great for Tron in the long run. They're not going to create a great reputation at all. It's just unfortunate. I mean, the way you look at all these is you see them as a game. Every game's winners and losers. Every game. Right now, it's winners and losers. Me against the Dootron. There's always winners and losers. Chess, checkers, there's winners and losers. But anytime that you're going to create a bunch of losers off of a Ponzi scheme, I did not say scam. A scam is when you don't know what's going on and you're misled. A scheme is when it operates just like a Ponzi scam, except you know going into it exactly what it is. It only exists because there's more people putting money in. Now, what's interesting about bankroll is that whole bank luck thing is really fascinating. There's a couple of, I've talked about Tron Double does it as well. They just do it in a different way, where they cause people to continue to be a part of it and continue to keep putting into the ecosystem. I mean, bank luck is about nothing more than creating individuals. Bank luck is nothing more than individuals creating a circular place for Tron to keep going back into their contract. People win divvies. They use the divvies to gamble on bank luck. If they win, they put more of it back into bankroll than they probably would have had they lost. Or, I mean, had they just withdrawn. They'll withdraw with the intention of playing, knowing good and well part of or all of what they win, they're going to put back into the contract. And then if they lose, and they're always going to lose in the long run because it's a house edge, it's a casino. So if they lose, then all that's going to happen is that's going to go right back into the contract. So it's all about giving people a way to keep money into the contract or keep Tron into the contract. Hello? Open the door. Oh, someone's knocking on my door. They're not there. They said at the end of the public audit for Tron Double, they basically said, don't put your money in it. You know, we wouldn't put our money. I think they literally said we wouldn't put our money in this shit contract. But the contract's pretty solid. There's a couple of mistakes in it, but it's I'm paraphrasing. There's a couple mistakes in the contract, but they probably shouldn't affect the contract. But basically, again, because it was a Ponzi type, they're going to take more than 15% of everything. They're going to convince people to play bank luck, and those people are going to put much more than 15% back in, which is kind of why it's a little bit genius. That was a good win. They said, I just told you, they said that there was a couple of minor errors in the contract, but they didn't think it would affect the overall contract, if I remember properly. And I didn't watch the whole thing, I just went to the end. But they said basically, but we don't invest you put any of your money into this because you're going to lose it all. And I thought, well, that's not true. You're not going to lose it all unless you're on the last day to put money in. That's the cool thing about the withdrawal contracts. Very few people, if it's a legitimate website and they don't just like up and run away with the website like happened with one of them, very few people can lose 100% of everything. Very few people. That's what's cool about it. Where are we at? Round 4? Man, I was hoping that was going to be a good one. I'm like hanging on to these last 10,000 or so Tron. Break even where? Big Smoke. I'm looking at it as an easier way to get money out. That's what I'm doing. Or not money. I don't consider this money at all. This is Tron. It's not even designed to be money. It's the wrong way to look at it. But I'm looking to get my Tron out. That's what I'm looking for. I mean, it's just another thing I'm absolutely not looking. I mean, it would be interesting now if they came out and created full-fledged casino games, but that's a lot of development. And why would they do something like that that's just going to end anyway? I see on the website they're talking about APIs, like let people partnership with APIs. If you were a legitimate company, a Dootron, a TronBet, or an 888, assuming they're all legitimate companies, they clearly appear to have legitimate business models, would you ever tie into something like a withdrawal contract where you know good and well a certain percentage of your customers are going to lose money and it's going to hurt them? That's not good for your business. When I see that stuff in the API, I'm like, no one's going to do that. But to be honest with you, I think the same thing about 888 and TronBet. When I read, oh, this is going to be a platform token, I don't understand why someone who has the ability to develop a game, say like a Dootron, why would you go join? It's easier to create a token than it is to create the game. So why go join someone else's platform? You did the hardest part. You created the game. Just create your own token like the Dootron or the Do. You're not getting something. Oh yeah, you're still getting something for losing. I see what you're saying, Hoodie. Yeah, for sure. It's an interesting. I mean, the math and it's one of the more interesting things I've seen in the withdrawal contract space, for sure. For sure. Why would TronBet back Black Pearl? What's the benefit to TronBet to do that? Where are the divs? Quit telling me that. Get me all excited and crazy. 17. I still got 3,000 to freeze. I got about 10% more to freeze. Should be about another 1,700-ish. Don't make me FOMO any harder than I'm FOMOing. I wonder if another Tron Village. See, I wonder what all these games are going to do once their contracts run dry. That's what I'm curious about. What does Tron Village do? Do they relaunch Tron Village 2.0? What do they do? Do I withdraw? As meaning, am I going to cash out some of these due? I agree with you 100%, August. But the reason that I like Dootron, the reason that I like 888, and the reason that I like TronBet is because they're real potential businesses on the blockchain. And I want to see them continue to flesh out potentially as better and better businesses that can service individuals on the blockchain. That's what I ultimately want to see. I still don't think TronBet gets anything out of partnering with Black Pearl. My guess is just by looking at the community, I mean, the community is struggling. There are a few very passionate individuals that can't get anything going on over there at Black Pearl. They're very passionate. I mean, my goodness, I root for them just because they're so passionate. But I can't imagine, I just can't imagine TronBet. Wow, that was ugly. I can't imagine TronBet partnering with Black Pearl. Good job, Don. It doesn't ever seem to compound quite that much. 50 days is a lifetime in crypto. Heck, I think in 50 days, TronBet launched and crashed. I mean, 888. That's the other issue with these, like, I need to get out of here, but I'm already down to 2,000, so I'm still going. We'll cash that out. All right, we'll go one more play. Hey, I appreciate all of you being here. Hey, Danny G, I appreciate all of you being here. Do me a favor and please smash that like button. I thank all of you for taking time just to let's talk crypto. Watch me play a little Dootron. Appreciate it, August. It's been expensive the past 2 days, truthfully. Thank you, Danny G. I don't know what you love about it, but I'm so glad you love it. Thank you. $200K buy order for Do. That might be Tron James himself. Cash that out. All right, we're going to go ahead and freeze this for now. All freeze. Except, ooh, we might hit 20,000 Tron. 20,000. All right, I had a goal of getting to 100,000. Dude, it's not going to happen unless I end up selling some 888 tokens, and I'm not going to sell 888 tokens personally. Right now, I'm just not. I'll ride it to zero first, but I think it's got a good shot at giving us a good pump. I don't know how high or where, so please don't ask. But I'm just not willing to sell. Earlier I saw they were at 10. I'm just not willing to sell right there. Any of them, not even a few. But I'm probably not going to make it to 100,000. In fact, I don't know if I'll get. Last night I was like, let me just get to 30. I may make it to 40. I don't know. This is going to be some sweet divs when they come out. I'm going to probably start withdrawing some divs, and I may start doing a 50-50. But like I said, next week I'm doing a lot of traveling. I'm going to be out of the country next week, so I'll just be doing a lot of withdrawing from everywhere. It won't be on YouTube as much. I might do a live stream 1 or 2 times. But we got 4 hours left. Man, they may hit 22. They might hit 25. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being here. Before you leave, please smash that like button. Thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel. We talk crypto, we talk passive income, we talk blockchain. I am an absolute cryptocurrency enthusiast. I believe that we are on the cutting edge of a true crypto revolution that's going to take place. And most of the world are not even aware of it. They're still asleep at the wheel. But cryptocurrency is going to change people's lives. And we are in the hodling, collecting stage of it right now. Don't spend all your crypto. Don't cash out all your crypto. Make certain you're always stacking a little bit of crypto. Who knows? One day it might transform your life. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.